Okay, so today I'm going to spray for some weeds here. I talked to the neighbor. She has some weeds in part of her driveway. I think last year during fall, the leaves came down and they weren't able to pick them all up in time. It killed part of her grass over winter, and now there's just a huge weed infestation. And so I told her yesterday, hey, I'll take care of that part of the side of her house for her so she doesn't have to worry about it and try to get back to normal. So anyways, I went to Tractor Supply and found some products here. I did use it, this 2,4-D, and it really worked well. The only thing is you have to have a surfactant with it, and re-up online I was using Dawn dish soap because that can act like one. But the problem I was running to, the foaming and all that, so I decided I'd actually buy one, see how better or how well that would work, see if it'd do a better job. So we're going to try that today. So I think what I'm going to do is start with 2 gallons. I want to get her part of her yard and even mine because the weeds are coming in mine a little bit too. Spray that all down real good and see how that goes. But it's 1.1 ounces per gallon of this. And as far as this goes, if I did it correctly or calculate it, it'd be 0.33 ounces per gallon. And then after all that's said and done, I also found this at Tractor Supply to clean the tank out. And I have never used this before, so I just want to get that stuff out there because I do also kill bugs and insects and all that good stuff, and I don't want to kill plants when I'm spraying in there. So we'll see if this does a good job as well. So but anyways, I'll show you the part I actually did about 3 weeks ago. This was all covered in weeds and everything, and it just knocked it out like no tomorrow. You can kind of see some bare spots. That's where weeds were just super thick. And now this is not the neighbor I'm doing today. This was a different neighbor. And I talked to her, I'm like, hey, you want me to spray that? And she's like, sure, go ahead. So I did, and it really came out good. Now, with 2,4-D, it is a very slow kill. So if you're looking at something for overnight, this is not the product, but it does a really good job. It takes up about three weeks to a month to actually kill it fully. But you will sometimes see results as early as about 24 48 hours. They'll start turning a little bit lighter of a color, and they start shriveling up and all that. And then it looks like for like a week or two, it looks like it's doing nothing. All of a sudden you come out and it's all brown. So, but this over here is what I am aiming to do today. So you can just see there is a ton of weeds here. So we go through, I want to try and knock all this out. We got Creeping Charlie, dandelions, clover, ton of clover. I think that might be some sprouts, maybe a new tree's trying to grow, but you can see where the leaves were. Just all over in here. So this is what I'm going to spray. And that's the leaf pile. I'm worrying if maybe after I kill, I'll come back and try to pick some of that up for her. So, but yeah, this is all that stuff, and there's a little bit down there too. Now in my yard, it's kind of coming over a little bit. It's not as thick, but there's little sprouts here and there that I want to try to kill. So that's what we're going to do today. So, and I sprayed a little bit the other day on some clover I found over here. And this was done, I believe I did this Sunday. You can see, if I can pick one up, it's already shriveling up. It's turning a little bit brown on the edges and stuff. So And like I said, it's a slow kill, so you gotta be patient with this stuff. It does not happen overnight. Basically what 2,4-D does, it makes the plant outgrow itself. So if I understood correctly, it tells the plant feed, and it just keeps on feeding itself, and it just basically outgrows and dies because it can't keep up with it. So, and with this, you have to have a surfactant. It may work a little bit, but not nearly what you need it to do. If you don't, basically surfactant acts like a glue. So when you spray on a plant, it's kind of like your car. If you have a good wax job on it, the water will beat up on it. Well, the same thing kind of happens to the plant or the weed, and it'll beat up on it and it doesn't absorb as much. What surfactant does, goes in, basically cover that whole entire leaf or part of the plant so it sticks to it. So it's like if you don't have a wax job on, you took like Dawn dish soap, for example, and just put it all over your car, it will not beat up. So, and that's what you want to get full coverage, kill it. So we'll see how this goes.